Ever wish you had all your patient's medical information at your fingertips? Not to mention the ability to send that vital information to the emergency department while in transit? Thanks to the new ICE Michiana App, developed with you, the first responder, in mind, your patients now have an application they can install on their smartphone that has the ability to not only store their medical history, current conditions, and allergies, but that information can be securely transmitted to the emergency department from their phone. The participating hospital will receive this information before you arrive, saving precious seconds and saving lives. This application is available free to the public for both Apple and Android mobile devices. Let's go over the functionality of the application and how you can use it in the field. When you arrive on scene and find the individual has a mobile device, your first step would be to turn on the phone and look for the ICE Michiana application. You can look for this in two ways. The application gives the phone owner the ability to create a wallpaper screen, which displays one emergency contact, including name and number. Your first priority would be to look for this wallpaper. It should be noted that some phones will be locked, and a passcode is needed to unlock the phone. The ICE Michiana application cannot be opened if the phone is locked. However, the emergency name and phone number should be helpful in your patient care. Here is an example of how you view the wallpaper on an iPhone. Tap the Home button with the square icon within a depressed circle near the bottom of the phone, or the Power button at the top of the phone. Each model is different for Android, but typically the Power button is located on the right top or on the top of the phone. Once the phone powers up, look for the ICE Michiana logo and the emergency contact number on the first screen. When downloading the app, the phone owner is encouraged to set up this wallpaper screen, but it should be noted that it is not mandatory. An individual could have the app on their phone and not have this wallpaper setup. Next, we want to open the mobile device and find the application. On Apple devices, once the opening screen appears, swipe the Slide to Unlock bar. On Android devices, once the opening screen appears, follow specific model instructions for swiping the screen to unlock. Again, if a Enter Password appears on either device, this means the phone owner has a password-protected phone, and you will only be able to utilize the emergency contact and number placed on the wallpaper. If the phones are not locked, here is a typical Apple device home screen and a typical Android home screen. In either case, you can scroll through and find the ICE Michiana icon. Tap the icon, and the next screen will be a splash screen. This only appears for a few seconds while the app opens. Once open, both Apple and Android versions will look exactly the same. This is the My Info screen, which is the default screen when opening the application. This screen has been designed with the first responder in mind. At a glance, you can see the phone owner's name, age, sex, pregnancy status, image, emergency contacts, as well as conditions, medications, allergies, and audio message. Look at the bottom of this screen, and you'll see navigation to Conditions, Meds, Allergies, and Settings. If you see a red circle with a number on the conditions, meds, or allergies, then you'll know that the phone owner has included information for your review. Simply tap the corresponding section and the populated view screen appears. Here we see Conditions that the patient has selected. This is the Meds view screen, showing medications the phone owner is currently taking. And this is the Allergy section, which is broken up into medication allergies, food allergies, and other allergies. Please note that if there is no red circle, you can disregard that section of the application. From the first responder's point of view, you can also disregard the Settings tab, as there is no valuable medical information within that section. To navigate back to the My Info screen, simply tap the bottom navigation My Info icon. The My Info screen offers the first responder 2 emergency contacts with phone numbers. These 2 tabs are direct dial, meaning if you tap either one, a phone call will be placed immediately to that designated contact. The top section of the My Info screen has the ability to display the phone owner's image, name, age, sex, and pregnancy status. For more detailed information, you can tap the Edit button located in the top right-hand corner. Once tapped, the MyInfo Edit screen appears, which will give date of birth, primary physician, and specialist information if needed. Click the MyInfo icon to navigate back to the MyInfo screen. The MyInfo screen also has the ability to record an audio message from the phone owner. If a message has been recorded, the play icon will be viewable. Simply tap Play and listen. This message can be up to 60 seconds in length and can contain information the phone owner feels vital in case of emergency. And now for the most valuable piece of functionality, the push. All of the information stored within the ICE Michiana application is vital to the care of an accident victim, starting with the accident scene, while in transport, arrival to the emergency department, and beyond. This is why we are very proud to offer our community of first responders the ability to transmit this vital information to a participating emergency department prior to arrival. From the MyInfo home screen, simply tap the Send Info button and a list of participating locations will appear. Select the location you're en route to, then tap OK. You now have the ability to type in a reason for today's visit or tap Skip. Your protocol may have you type in a reason, or tapping Skip might be appropriate. You will then see a final screen indicating the previously selected location. Tap Yes and Send Info. Once the push has been successfully sent, you'll see the following message. This functionality will require cell service, which means if you do not have a signal, the following error message will appear. In this situation, wait until you're in cell phone range. Then send the information again from the Send Info tab. You can feel confident that the personal information contained within this application is being transmitted with multiple levels of security. Once the emergency department receives the push notification, they will log into a secure website to view the ICE Michiana information. They can print out this information or transfer it to their in-house system, and most importantly, prepare for your arrival. The ICE Michiana application is for you and our community. We hope that this application will be of great use to you as a first responder, and hope that you'll encourage everyone you encounter to download this application on their phones. And we encourage you to download the application as well. Thank you for watching today's training video, and thank you for your service in our community. Be safe.